created everything and human beings and is more intelligent than a human being. And Allah said it was wrong yesterday. And Allah says it's wrong today and it'll be wrong in the future. But my question is to you. And I used to think I was smart before I was a Muslim too. If homosexuality is right, because they're two consenting adults and they're not harming anybody, so it's okay. I want to ask you a question. Is incest wrong? Is it wrong for a mother to have a relationship with her daughter? And is it wrong for a father to have a relationship with their son? Because they're two consenting adults. Now in your heart, you know, like naturally, if you see a man, two men kissing naturally, without you thinking about it, without you reading any books, if you see two men kissing, you will naturally turn away like that. Naturally. Same thing. If you ask someone, is a mother sleeping with her daughter above the age of consent, is it wrong? Naturally you feel sick inside. But mankind, if you're the average person, a non-Muslim, and you ask someone is homosexually right, they will say yes, because they're two consenting adults and they're not harming anyone. Okay, a mother and daughter above the age of consent, is that right? Because they're not harming anybody. And you know in your heart it's wrong. But your brain will have to say it's okay. It's okay for a mother to sleep with a daughter because logically they're not harming anyone. But within ourselves, and that's why the Quran matches with what's in yourself. And by time, just like homosexuality, incest will become normal. Give it 10 years, it will become normal. And everyone will be saying, well, they're two consenting adults. What's wrong with it? But deep down, within our hearts, we know what's right and wrong. And the revelation from the Creator tells us. And you know what happens when you don't have religion? And I know because I became Muslim in jail. And I was free, I was living a free life. Because everyone has a religion here. Because a religion is just a belief and a way of life. If you're like my ex-friends believe the purpose of life is to get money by any means necessary and sleep with as much girls as possible until they die. If they get pregnant, so what? YOLO. And that's why this society is messed up. You know why? Because the definition of a woman is just a woman with a perfect body. And the definition of a man is just someone with lots of material things. And everybody's sleeping with everybody. And when the girl gets pregnant, the guy just says YOLO. And when she phones his phone, it says, sorry, the number you're calling is currently unavailable. And that ship goes over Vauxhall Bridge into the Thames. And when your life is based on music videos and movies and trying to be like this woman and that woman, that's what you have in England. People always talking about Saudi Arabia. I grew up in there, in this country. So before you tell me to go back where I come from, the furthest I can go is Battersea, yes? So, people are talking about Saudi Arabia, this and Saudi Arabia. You know what's sad about this country, what this YOLO and this atheism has given to us? Most kids in England, in this first world with Oxford and all these universities, most kids do not know their fathers. The majority of kids in London today do not know their fathers. We have an epidemic of absent fathers. Do you know why? Because day in, day out, we're told that women are just shapes. And we're told life is just YOLO. So what I do is I make money. Some people make it legal, but some people just YOLO and just steal what they want. Because you only live one. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. So what guys do, they work, they make their money, and what they do, they sleep with a girl. And if she gets pregnant, they just turn off their phone or get a new phone. Do you know why? YOLO. And the girl, some girls, they dress a certain way and then use their body to get certain things. Get into clubs, get a mill hair, get to use this guy's car, and this, that and the other. YOLO. So what YOLO means is that I can do anything I want and life has no boundaries. But you know what? When you're that guy, yes? When that girl gets pregnant, YOLO ain't funny anymore. When that old age, there's certain guys, yes? Young, strong guys. And I became Muslim in Islam, and that's why I know that the religion of England, the religion of America, the religion of Europe, YOLO, I know it's fake. Like I said, I became Muslim in jail. You got certain young boys, and that's why I say there has to be a day of judgment. There has to be a day of judgment. I'm proud, and I'm proud as a Muslim that I believe in a day of judgment, and I believe in a physical hellfire, and I believe in a physical paradise. Do you know why? There's many things that happen on this earth that are unjust, and people don't get justice. What do I mean? Brother, for example, if you're a foreigner here, you won't know about this case. But let me tell you about the case of Baby P. Baby P, her mother or his mother, the babies, they abused this baby. Do you know what they did to this baby? They used this baby as an ashtray. They used to use the baby as an ashtray, a live baby. They used to put cigarettes out on the baby. But Baby P, they broke the baby's arms, the legs. They used to throw the baby around. You know how long they got in jail? They got 3 years in jail and they're out now. Are you telling me that was justice? There's certain young guys, yeah, big strong young guys, yes? They believe in YOLO, yes? So they don't want to work, yes? So there's an old age pensioner, a woman who's 7 years old. It takes her 5 minutes to walk 1 meter. She's frail, she's weak. If you blew on her, she'll fall over. So this old sweet lady's walking, and this young, hench, strong young guy, he's watching music videos. He wants to be like Puff, he wants to be like 50, he wants to be like these rap stars. He was Versace, he was Moschino, he was Nike. Why? YOLO. And obviously he doesn't have no male role model or father because his dad wanted YOLO as well. So his dad got his mother pregnant from clubbing, and when she got pregnant, he just went away. So this young, strong, physically hench guy, built guy, he goes up to this old woman and he smacks her in her face, and he punches in her back, and he kicks her down, and he leaves her with 2 black eyes and takes her handbag. And you know why he did it? YOLO. There's no God, there's no day of judgment, there's no hell, there's no paradise. You only live once. And do you know what? Even if he gets caught, some of them get caught and some of them don't get caught. You know how long he gets in jail? You know how long he gets in jail? 15 years? No. 20 years? No. 10 years? No. 3 months. And if it's his first offense, maybe probation, community service, paying a fence somewhere. So whether you believe it or not, there's a day of justice and there's a day of judgment, because unlike the atheists say, the thing that gave you conscience didn't just give you your conscience. It gave you a conscience and it gave you revelations. Moses, Jesus, Noah. We believe all the prophets were Muslims. And that's why I said, it's sad. Every day from 9/11, you've seen negative images of Muslims on TV. In your papers and on TV, every single day. You've seen a Muslim man blowing up this, a Muslim man beating up this woman, a Muslim man blowing himself up. But for 9/11 happened in 2001. It's 2016 years, yes? It's 2016. It's been like 14, 15 years. And the average non-Muslim still, after 15, 16 years or 14 years of seeing Muslims on his TV screen and in his papers 24/7 for 15 years, and the average non-Muslim still doesn't know what the word Muslim means and still doesn't know what the word Islam means.